Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition on Nightmare. We're checking out some of the stuff at the war table that has since come back. So, protect Clan Levelon and Wycombe. Commander Colin, our troops fortified the city of Wycombe and flew the Inquisition banner. It is good that we did so, as the Marchers had soldiers ready to invade the city and kill every elf inside. They were not ready to make an enemy of the Inquisition, however. When they saw our soldiers, they pulled up short. The Inquisition diplomat, Lady Guinevere Volant, handled the negotiations quite well. When presented with evidence of the Red Lyrium, which would be made clear was an unholy tool of Crifius himself, Marchers backed down from their claims of a baseless elven rebellion, pledged to leave Wycombe in peace. They've also donated generously to the Inquisition's coffers to make clear their support for our cause. The Inquisitor's Keeper, Estimatorial, has been installed along with a city elf and several human merchants on the new Wycombe City Council, which will rule the city fairly for both humans and elves alike. Now that is awesome. And I got a unique mount. It looks like a unique cart. We're going to take a look at that then, see if I like it better than my green one. Contact the hero Felden. Sister Liliana, the hero Ferelden made contact. He left a letter to deliver news to the Inquisitor, as well as goods from his trials and idea of use. We include them in the missive. That's kind of a shitty belt, but we have a letter. We'll go read that in a second. And then, a gift from the Imperial Palace. Ambassador Montelier, I almost disregarded your warning. Thank the Maker, I did not. Just as you said, Dementor brigands ambushed me on the road to the capital. I lost 2 good men in the battle, but I would have lost more had we not been on our guard. I am humbled to admit that I am in your debt. Should you need a favor in Cumberland, you have one. Sincerely, Count Octavian. Amulet of Power for someone. So this is the judgment that I made with Duchess of Florian, turning into an agent. Contact isn't made. There are others in service to Crifius. They were promised immortality in the next world and will spare no action in this one. They cannot fathom abandoning their master, and therefore they cannot imagine me abandoning their master. That is your opening. I can give you all these people, and I promise there are names among them, but they will not act, will not reveal themselves without a promise of victory that would warrant risking everything. Give me a target, Inquisitor. Place your people in obvious weakness. A true tactical blunder that would legitimately pain you. It must be thus. They will sense any falseness. Reveal your side, and I will reveal the knife, and then you can take them. That is my plan. I know what it looks like. Perhaps I fooled you all along, and I simply asked you to grant me victory. But I play the game, Inquisitor. You now play as well. Duchess Florian. Liliana, make the promise. My people will watch the runners. We will get some of these conspirators, and the only one we will risk is her. She is mad if she thinks we would put to such risk. Send her after some gossiping prat instead. It is a risk, but she is not one of them. Say the word and a weakness will be known. I'm gonna go with Josephine on this one. This might be risky business. No. I've never actually done this one before. I'm gonna wait. Do something less dangerous. The consequences of Blackwall's lie. Issue of Tom Rainier has been settled, but his deception has far-reaching consequences. Had we not used the Grey Warden treaties, we might not have found ourselves in so awkward a position. As it is, I receive daily messages from all quarters demanding we make reparations. Let's do something. I'm sorry, but did we embarrass the Duchess at a soiree by stepping on her gown, or was the sky torn open and haven beset by an ancient darkspawn magister? We needed the gold, we needed the men. You would have persuaded someone to part with them. Without the treaties, we're not making reparations for doing what we had to do. What no one else could have done. Don't forget we are now allied with the Wardens. If we had no authority to conscript before, we do now. Send Josephine to this. Make reparations. Give back what was taken. Dance with the Dowager. My dear Inquisitor Shalene. There was no time for us to dance in the Winter Palace. Perhaps I might claim that dance you offered now. You may not be familiar with the Allen Mand. It is the prelude to every great movement and music, and in the game I will be happy to teach you the steps. To begin, the couples form 2 lines facing one another. South of the Imperial Highway between Fischel and Montmissard is the Eland Basin. It is a beautiful place of walnut groves, hollyhocks, and fifth-rate meaderies that recently lost its lord to the Civil War. On the western edge of Yolande, the hopeful young Comte de Porcine stands, lining up his little toy soldiers for a quick and quiet invasion. Surely you would not leave the poor boy without a dance partner. The Inquisition defends lordless Yolande Basin and may perhaps consider your property. Be mindful of the steps, my dear. I'm going to go with Cullen.
All right.
Protect that place. Keep it safe. That's the next mission. We're not going on that for a while. I have things to do. Told the Heralds. Lord Every Slamark, see how he repairs the court. I need to make sure I do the right one with that. I'm not sure what it would be. Send them information just to goodwill. Let's see what they do with it. Now then. I think Liliana goes again. I'm being impatient. With that, I need to check again. There's 2 different outcomes for it. I need to see which one I want again. Can't do that. Kirkwall. I don't know what the ramifications of that one are. I just need to send Liliana on, though. I'm going to double check on... Oh, there's this one. I wanted to do that. That's one that I know I wanted to do with that. Furlong relating with forces. I was going to agree with Colin on that one. Makes sense to me. I'm going to... I'm not sure where this is going to open. I will not do that, in fact. Sorry I'm being so impatient here. Or indecisive is the right word. Sorry, not impatient. Oh, I didn't even see this. Yeah. Send in the agents. Whatever. I don't know that it matters. Okay. There's 3 people divvied up. Anyways. Morgan's also here at the table now. She shows up now because she's your arcane advisor. She doesn't have operations or anything, but she's there. Like Cassandra was at the beginning of the game. Anyway. The next mission I'm going to go on is this. Quest for Vivienne. So we can see what her story ends at. So yeah, I have to go hunt a snowy wyvern for her. I also remember the last time we were in the... I don't need to bring her, though. It doesn't actually affect anything. The last time we were in Exalted Plains, I was looking for the final region. I have 20 out of 21. Well, it turns out that the Exalted Plains are glitched, and you can't get the 21st region. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see if that gets patched in later. But for now, I'm considering it completed, because the game is bugged. It's not my fault. I've completed everything that I am capable of completing. People have done much more than I have in Gain Loss. Oh, I forgot to check out my mount. I forgot to check my mount. Sorry. I'll do that later. I'll do that when we get back. Because we'll be going back afterwards.
Inquisitor.
Turning in circles because I got confused for a second. Anyways, we're going this way. Also, in between episodes, I wound up buying a better armor schematic, a light armor schematic that is better than this one, but I don't have the materials that I want for it yet. I'm missing a couple things, most notably a fade work material, fade touch material, to make it masterwork to give it guard on hit, like this one has. And then, after that, also, I don't know if I did show this last time, I'm using Blizzard now. I tested it out. It seems like it'll be an interesting idea. I might give up on it and put Winter's Grasp back in. But for the moment, I want to try Blizzard. Which sucks. I definitely threw away a Blizzard ring a long time ago. Obsidian. Speaking of needing to get hit on guard, or guard on hit. Obsidian is not the only material that will give it, but it is one of them. For sure. So I'm going to be collecting this. I'll do more, like, off stream if I really need it. But, there's another material later that I won't be seeing until we go to another area. Ninja. Cool. That is actually better than the obsidian. And I like its appearance more as well, so it all works out. And that will be on, ideally my final armor, because it's difficult to get one of those. It's very rare for as far as drops goes, but... And the armor that I bought might not even be my last the armor schematic, excuse me, that I bought might not even be the last one that I want, so my final option. The reason why I think Blizzard can be very useful, despite the fact that it lowers my mana very rapidly, is that it gives me that ice armor effect, which is very good, I think. It could be useful sort of to open a fight and take very little damage. Sweet, got a Ghost Gurgit. And Gurgit webbing is also as green as Vargas scales. So,
all right. Never let it be said I don't pay my debts. Here you are. 5 royals.
I tried to warn you.
I had no idea nugs possessed such creepy little feet. Stuff of nightmares.
So I was saying, the quest update, I got a common Wyvern Heart, and so it says I can give Vivienne one of those. Obviously, she needs a very specific one, so that is a bad thing to do. You need to give her the correct one if you want things to go well. And I'm a nice guy, even though she doesn't like me right now. I have nothing against her. I just disagree with her. But that's to be expected at this point. She hasn't done anything to try and force me to do things her way. She's just argued with me. But helped me and stayed a member of the Inquisition nonetheless. Well, there it is. There's Snowy Wyvern. He is our target. Does he have cold resistance? No, he just has nature resistance, so we're fine. I want to see if I can counteract Blizzard. Standing still. One moment. It's recharging. I'm testing something here because this battle is easy anyway. But we're standing still. That does make... Okay, so that does go slower. That's what I thought. I'm just checking how I can, like, affect my mana regen with, you know. So there we go. I can give her a Snowy Wyvern Heart. I think that's all we need to do here, really. Let's just grab this, like, 2 pieces more of obsidian, just hoping for a Fade Touched one. Although, remember that pretty much every Fade Touched material comes in 2 varieties, so I could get Fade Touched obsidian and have it be the wrong kind. Okay. Yeah, it's not, this area isn't the last region. It's just, yeah, you just don't have it. Anyway, let's make a Skyhold. We could follow up with her and see what she wants. With the Snowy Wyvern Heart, we'll get our answers as best we can. And I'm going to check out the mounts real quick. We'll do that before Vivienne. It's closer to where you start when you spawned here. Go down here. I eventually will get the top of these Grey Warden banners and they'll look much cooler. But for now, unfortunately.
Oh, is there running today?
Alright, let's head to the stables. So, my heart, I have Royal 16. Yeah, I like him. He's not green. There really aren't any green ones, and it's dumb. I don't like it. Sorry. I'm very specific about these things. You can ask a lot of people, I liked this, especially as a little kid, I liked things to be green. I needed things to be green. It's important. Anyways. What's this? Oh, your alchemy
Can't
notes.
make heads or tails of this. Age regression.
What can I do
Whatever.
for you, my dear?
Doesn't matter.
Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the Snowy Wyvern?
I've got it.
I've brought you the heart as requested.
Inquisitor, you are a treasure. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. I should apologize. I must admit that I'd completely misjudged you, Inquisitor. I would like you to come with me to see this through.
Okay, so we're gonna see what exactly this potion's all about. And learn a little bit about Vivienne in the process. Maybe not what you think. You'll see. Oh, right, it's in her combat armor, which sucks right now.
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor.
I never took her out of those. That's really funny. Eventually, I'll craft her better armor. As part of my endgame thing, when I know I'm going to the endgame, I craft everyone armor that sort of matches their overall look.
I'm here, my darling.
That I like. Anyway, let's listen to Vivienne. Talk to her darling.
Vivienne,
Yes, darling.
it's going to be all right, my love.
My darling? Bastien?
Vivienne, I'm sorry.
There's nothing here now.
Anyways, back to Skyhawk. Well, that was sad. But I did give her the heart. I didn't click the lie option, which was giving her the wrong heart, so definitely wasn't because of the Wyvern heart. I think she did the best she could, but even the best wasn't enough. Okay, let's go talk to her. See what she has to reveal to us about all this. I'm sure you all have questions.
Inquisitor. Bastien is
Well,
dead.
she approves, so which is
I
good.
can hardly believe. It was the Wintersend Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the
Weird audio
nobility.
stuttering I can
I
get.
was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Obviously he was smitten. But what did you think of him?
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. And now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
If I can help you, just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
So that gives us the Enchanter's Seat, which is the throne that I like. It's the mage one. And also a better hat for her. I previously had her with the, from the Mask of Chalons, because it matched her silly armor right there. That is her hat. It is pretty much just as good, so I'm going to give her her hat, because it's hers. It's all sparkly, see? I'll make her armor that matches it someday, when I have better materials and I'm less worried about matching other people. Anyways, let's talk to her, because she probably has more to tell us.
How may I help you?
I'll ask her.
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
Tell me about Duke Bastien.
Why don't you tell me more about your Duke?
Bastien was the leader of the Council of Heralds. The only person who could bring that rabble into line. He could charm a bird out of its feathers, and frequently did. I remember once, he broke up a fight between Prosper de Montfort and the Dowager with a joke and a glass of wine.
Man, Montfort was a dick.
Bastien. I'm sorry, my dear. I don't think I can discuss this.
Maybe I need more approval with her. I don't know that I can get it, actually.
Did you need something, darling?
She likes me more now, but
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
there's more for her to talk about
Whether Cole
that she's
is a
not telling
spirit
us.
or a demon is irrelevant. Neither can be trusted, my dear. Remember that.
You might never hear it because she's not a big enough fan of me. But I'll see if I can get her approval up and have us talk more about that. I'm not sure. Anyways, we're gonna go switch to the enchanter's seat for my throne. Goodbye, dragon throne, but I want something that matches me a bit more. Of course, as you probably might have seen on the war table, you can occasionally get throne accessories. There's 2 each for each throne. So this throne is going to start off looking kind of bare, the mage throne. That's what it looks like when it has all the accessories. You'll see what it looks like now. It's not nearly as cool, but once I get it's worth it to have it now. Once I get all the accessories, it'll be at its awesomest, and it looks rad. But right now, it's just kind of like, wah. Yeah, all the side trimmings don't exist. But I am a mage, so I should have a mage chair. There's no elf chair, otherwise I'd do that. So yeah. This is about 10 minutes. Not too much else I could do in 10 minutes. This is more than 10 minutes. Anything in these areas is more than 10 minutes, really. I still don't have all the shards. All the rest of them are in there. It's pretty soon I'm going to need... I'm now done with the Exalted Plains pretty much completely. Yeah. Western Approach, totally been done for a while. Hissing Waste, I need to start on it. Priest de Leon, I need to start on it. The Emerald Graves, I have finally unlocked be able to go into those last areas. So that's the last thing I had to do there, because I took out the dragon, got all the landmarks, yada yada yada. These areas have been done for a while. I finally got the Hinterlands Dragon a bit ago. The only thing here is the Storm Coast Dragon, which I might not be the right level for yet. I'm curious, actually. Actually, another thing, I want to go check out my potions. I'll sort of run you through my thought process with these. I forgot to go get the herbs, so I should do that too. We'll see if I can. If I can't make enough, we'll see. You'll see what okay. So for here, elf root, I only have 13. Yeah, that's not very good. I think the other one that I want on this guy is rock armor, generally. That or regeneration. I feel like defensiveness is more important for him. And then you got bull regeneration, and I would give him like... Can I just give him another regeneration? No, I didn't think so. That would be silly. He's in the air if I will attack other enemies. Pitch grenade. Maybe I can have him do that. I think this only works on rogues, because it's read out for him, so, you know. And I play plenty of all that is only for mages. Let's not worry about giving him a second potion. Varric, I would give him Anti-Even Fire alongside this. Let's fill those up and fill this up because I had the stocks for it. And then what about Dorian? He's got the Lyrian potions, and I can also give him, I would say, Healing Mist as well. Unfortunately, rock armor is from Elfroot for some godforsaken reason. So I have to spend all of my Elfroot to get those back to max for myself. And upgrades, I clearly now don't have enough to do any substantial upgrades in time. Do I have any items to sell? I don't think I do. Let me go check. That'll be in the menu while I'm checking. There's these 2 masks that I can sell. I need to look and see if that... Oh, that's for me. Sweet. Sweet Skippy. How rad. Okay, well, let's do that very quickly then. This might be what I burn the rest of the episode on. I'm already at 25 minutes. Cool beans. Alright, who's that? Iron Bull is the one. What does he have? Okay, he's got a superb belt of health. Cassandra, just a regular belt of health. Take this, I guess. And there's that. That gives me a skill point. What is the upgrade for Blizzard? I don't know what the upgrade for Blizzard is. Blizzard now chills enemies, progressively slowing them until they are frozen. Higher damage bonus and better than that. Yeah, let's try that. Rad. So on level 20, doing pretty good. I like this ability set, methinks. I might replace Disruption Field with... Maybe I could replace that with Winter's Grasp. That might be better for most encounters. I feel like Disruption Field is cool, but it's just not as useful. So I think I'm going to do that. So let me go back to this. Actually, yeah. Okay, I like this setup. This may be silly because they're not grouped together, but that's just how my fingers now remember it. Right, I know the other thing to sell. I don't know what to do with those other masks. I don't want to get rid of them, but unfortunately we still have no storage chest here in Skyhold in this game, so I don't know, I might just have to sell them. They're not worth that much, which is lame, but silly waste of inventory space. I'll go get herbs, and then, I don't know. I don't think I have enough time to beat the dragon for the rest of this episode. But might be something to do. Also, actually, I think I want to go do the place in the Emerald Graves next. That's sort of a biggish area. And then I can do that Lost Temple. So I don't know if that'll take a whole episode or not. Yeah, this one's going to cut a little bit short just because I, don't want to start anything else this late. And I'm going to look some things up operation-wise after this image of break, so just I can note certain things that I want to do. Until then, see you next time.